Hi, Scorpios. Oh, this is your tarot reading. Hope you enjoy it. Okay. Ooh, whoops. Okay. So first we'll start with some message cards. So, God, what messages does Scorpio need today? What does Scorpio need to know? Okay, here we go, Scorpio. I welcome abundance and I will pay attention to the guidance I receive. Alright, two more messages. I choose to reinterpret my fears with a more loving perspective. Whoops. I don't need to find my purpose. My purpose will find me. That sounds very Scorpio. Okay. Now, I'm going to get you some Gypsy Witch cards. So first we're going to do Scorpio's past. So, God, what does Scorpio need to know about their past? Alright. 8 of Clubs. The snake indicates enmity and calamities, the degree of which is governed by the distance of the card from the person. And 8 of Hearts. The cat indicates flattery. If near number 6 foretells personal injury, near 29 and 30 it denotes strife. Well, it's not near any of those, so don't worry. But it looks like in your past you may have been dealing with snakes and fake friends. People who flattered you or love bombed you, lulled you into a false sense of security, and they were snakes. All I can tell you from one Scorpio to another is trust no one. And if you want to trust people, you're going to have to watch their actions for a very long period of time and make sure they're consistent. Okay, moving on to the present. So what do we need to know about the now? What do we need to know about Scorpio's present? Oh, wow, it's a creepy eyeball. 4 of Spades. The eye when near denotes great interest taken by friends. When distant, it signifies suspicion. So your friends are spying on you. Or people who used to be your friends or you used to consider friends, because you might not be friends with them anymore. We are total transformation. Okay, and here's the thing, right? Like, Scorpio, if you're doing the work, you're going to keep ascending, you're going to keep phoenixing, you're going to keep becoming better versions of yourself. If other people don't want to do the work, they're not going to be doing that. So sometimes what happens is you outgrow people, you know, or they can't come where you're going, kind of thing. So, I mean, love with boundaries and be willing to let go of people who are not walking their talk. Also, 10 of Diamonds. The scythe presages disappointment and when near the coffin, early death. Well, there's no coffin, so don't worry. You're not going to die. You'll be fine. But what I'm seeing here is that with the eye and the scythe together, I think right now, Scorpio, people are watching you. So you might have some stalkers or trolls or what have you that are trying to find out what you're doing right now. And instead of finding something, they are getting disappointed. I mean, which is great. Okay. What about the future? What does Scorpio need to know about the future? Because the thing is, we're not here to pander to haters. And if someone wants to know what you're up to, they should talk to you like a grown-up. You know? All right, 6 of spades, the mouse denotes loss by theft. Nearby, it denotes recovery after great difficulty. But distant, the loss will be irretrievable. Yeah, I don't know about that one. So some kind of loss. And this is in the future. What else does Scorpio need to know about the future, God? Ooh. Queen of Hearts. The ring, when to the right of a person, is an unerring indication of a rich and happy marriage. But lying to the left, disappointment in love. So it is to the right of the other card. So So I think what's happening in your future, Scorpio, is that you've gone through some terrible shit in the past, and you are moving away from it and into something that is going to be a rich and happy marriage. I don't know if it's going to be like a marriage, or if it's just going to be like your inner masculine and feminine, completely balanced. It could be like a partnership in business or friendship. But I think the point is to approach it with caution, but also an open mind. So take what you've learned before from the crap and keep yourself safe. Like I said, trust is earned through your actions over long periods of time. So you might have that same kind of caution, but there might be someone good out there in your future. You never know. Okay, let's get some. I'm going to get you an Osho. So, God, what Osho Zen Tarot card does Scorpio need? We are the world. So this is your reminder that you're not alone on the planet, that you have like-minded brothers and sisters out there who you may or may not have met yet. You're part of a collective, Scorpio. Even if you feel alone, you aren't. All right, let's get some mermaid cards for clarification. All right, let's clarify Scorpio's past. Yamea, origins, freedom, and power. What else does Scorpio need to know about the past? It's a lot. Conchomancy, seashell divination, wisdom of shells, and time and tide, ocean spells, and rituals. So these three cards for your past, Scorpio, are telling me that in the past, you had some kind of connection to water, or like the ocean, lakes, rivers, and you derived some kind of wisdom or healing or power from that connection. You're like a little ocean baby. Okay, what does Scorpio need to know about the present? Please clarify the present. Oops. Lemuria returns. Earthly spirituality, community, ocean conservation. So in the present, you might be birthing some new ideas, maybe ones that will help connect mankind to their earlier days, their earlier roots, like Lemuria. And wave of power, a surge of power, upswing in energy, exhilarating movement. So you might be getting your power back. So maybe whatever you're birthing right now, Scorpio, is going to provide you with a new zest for life or a burst of energy or even just a healthier way of accessing your energy. All right, what about the future? Can you clarify the future for Scorpio? Guide. A guide, mentor, a trustworthy ally. So in the future, Scorpio, you may be meeting a guide or an ally, a trustworthy ally, it says. Or maybe you'll become that, or maybe you will become that and you will meet that, and the two of you will partner up and create some amazing things for the world. You never know. But just, discernment. Make them prove it, okay? One more card for Scorpio for the future. What else does Scorpio need to know about the future? Look at this one. The Crane Bag. Sacred ocean medicine, clutter, declutter, and choice. So this is all about choosing what you want to keep and what you want to get rid of. So whether it's material possessions or whether it's, memories or whether it's ways of acting, your own ways of acting, of interacting with people, of coping with stress, of dealing with issues around boundaries and things like that. You get to decide for the future what you're going to take with you, what you're going to keep, and what you're going to toss. And I think, is there anything else? Oh yeah, I'm going to get you one of these Sacred Forest Oracle cards and then an angel number. You got No Surprise, Phoenix Transmutation. Good job, guys. Okay, and let me just read you that. A big change is at hand in your life. What feels like an ending is really a beginning. Rising out of the flames and ashes, you are entering a new cycle. Even if life seems murky in areas, this is only the clearing before a rebirth. Hang in there, the best is yet to come. Awesome. Okay, get your angel number 365. Wow, that's how many days are in a year. With the help of the Ascended Masters, you're changing the way you're looking at the material world. You're now seeing that the source of all is spiritual. This changed consciousness attracts wonderful new opportunities. I would also like to give a little bit of personal advice to Scorpios out there from a fellow Scorpio. You know who you are, and you've always known who you are. But there might be some crap that you need to chip off and discard and do away with in order to experience who you truly are. Like, I like to think of Ascension as a hot air balloon. A hot air balloon has some kind of gas or something in the, you put the gas and then you light the flame, and so there's a flame that's fueled by gas. But the way that they get them to come down is they turn down the flame and the gas, right? But hot air balloons also have bags of sand tied onto them to make it heavy. And I like to think of Ascension as the hot air balloon ride once you cut away all those bags of sand. So you have the gas and you have the flame, and you can control when you go up and when you go down, where you really want to go in life, right? You can go anywhere. But you have to let go of all the crap that isn't your crap. So, if you had somebody really negative in your past, or if you didn't get opportunities growing up, or anything like that, those things are your sandbags that you need to cut off in order for your hot air balloon to be able to rise. And it will naturally rise. And as a Scorpio, you have Phoenix energy, so you're going to be constantly metamorphosizing. Yeah, so that's your reading for today, Scorpio, and a little bit of extra free advice. So take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.